everyone. Today I will be talking about a gesture that I feel is most common in cultures, and a lot of cultures can understand it without it being interpreted or without any words being said, just by a gesture. I do know in a lot of different cultures and a lot of different communication skills, gestures are used as a way of communication, as we were talking about in our books and as we were reading in our subjects. I do believe that without making any type of actual sound or any type of words, you are able to communicate without any interpretation being said. So the gesture that I would like to talk about today is the casual head nod. I do feel that the casual head nod is a way of saying multiple different universal things to different cultures. I do use this head nod when I am walking the street and I do see somebody approaching me. I like to say hello without having a verbal communication, because this is a stranger and I am just out in the street, but I also want to let them know that I am aware of their presence and that it is a way of myself introducing myself and greeting myself without any verbal communications needing to be said. A head nod is also a good way of communicating with people that you see across the hall or that you see across the way that you can't exactly get a hold of, or that you can't exactly reach at that moment. A head nod is a way of also saying, hi, I'm here. Or sometimes even I remember in high school when I was in the cafeteria and I would see my friends, without me being able to scream across the cafeteria and get my point across to them and let them know where I was at, if we made eye contact, I would do the head nod like, hey, come over here. That's a head nod like, hey, I'm over here, come here. So I do believe that this head nod is a universal way of saying more than one, or interpreting itself as more than one way. And I do feel that cultures, different type of cultures, can also understand this head nod. It isn't something that needs to be said. I feel like this is pretty universal. And if you go anywhere, to Mexico, to Puerto Rico, to outside of the United States, I do feel a common head nod is a way of saying hi and a way of being respectful and a way of showing knowledge of and awareing yourself of somebody and letting them know that, hey, I'm here, I see you, and it's my way of saying hi to you and communicating with you without exactly being able to. Sometimes language barriers are there, so that is a way of saying hello to somebody and a way of saying what's up, or hey, I'm here. Or it's just a universal term or universal physical term that is used of also getting somebody's attention and introducing yourself, as well as saying goodbye. A lot of people use this head nod as a way of saying goodbye when you're at parties. I know I use it when I can't necessarily get to the host or they're communicating with somebody else. I do that head nod like, hey, I'm leaving the party, or hey, I'm leaving the gathering. And that's also a way of them communicating, and they would do it as well back and let me know like, okay, goodbye. And it's a universal term that could be used as hello, goodbye, I'm here. Or it's just a gesture that multiple cultures can use without it necessarily being interpreted. By body language, you would be able to interpret it. But as far as communication, you wouldn't necessarily need to be verbal with it. And that's why I did use or chose a head nod as my way of communication, because I feel like it's something that I use commonly and it's something that is used commonly towards me as well.